So I hope you guys are ready for the hottest mess makeup get ready with me you have ever tuned in for. I don't joke when I say Niki's nonsense because it's literally nothing but nonsense here. Just straight up nonsense. So this eye is swollen thanks to my baby. So I have two different shaped eyes right now because it is all messed up. That baby is a brute. So we're going to try to ignore it and everything else that's wrong with my face. And we're going to play with a lot of new makeup, which I'm really, really excited about. Some of it I've been trying out on my own. Some of it will be my first time. It's my first time again. So let's go ahead and get into this. For primer, I'm going to be using two primers because I want to use two primers and I do what I want. The first primer I'm going to go in with is the Tatcha. Ooh, it's so pretty. And this is the Silk Canvas. I really like this. I have been using this. I've been trying it out. You only need a tiny bit, like everybody says. And you use a little scooper that it comes with just to dig out a little bit. You can use your nail if you want. I use about that much. So, you know, the size of a jasmine rice. Maybe more. This is very silicone silky feeling. And I like to put it right where I have pore issues, mainly in my T-zone area. It is very hydrating, but it's also very blurring, and I like that. I like that a lot, and I love the smell of this. Oh, it smells like a perfume. Like, I want that scent in a perfume. And for the rest of my face, I want to go in with the Too Faced Primed and Peachy. This is supposed to be a cooling matte skin perfector. Bring it on. I don't know anything about cooling like that, but this is like a peachy foam. I'm so excited. Okay, let's try this out. This kind of has the same feeling as the Tatcha primer, only a little bit more grainy. And I'm going to put this in areas that I want to stay. Ooh, it is cooling. Oh, wow. Smells like peach, like a candy peach, not like an actual real peach. That is seriously cooling. I've never felt anything like that before. I'm like so weirded out. For foundation, I want to go in with the Huda Beauty. This is a faux filter. I don't know if this will be my exact shade. It looks like it might be a little bit dark and yellow. We shall see, but I'm going to put it on anyway for the sake of trying it out. Gotta love being a beauty YouTuber. Yeah, it might be a little dark. Maybe a little, maybe a little. Who knows? Who knows? We're gonna try it out. I think it's it's gonna be a little yellow. I'll make it work. Dang, the coverage on this though. Oh, why did I put earrings on before foundation? That is so stupid. Have to make sure I get the foundation into my bald spot so you can't see the difference of my skin tone. So I haven't used this product before. This is my first time using this foundation. It's actually not a bad foundation match for me once you get it all kind of worked out. This is definitely a full coverage kind of cakey foundation. It's already settling into the fine lines of my forehead, but honestly not much doesn't settle there. This, so far, I like how it looks. It's a little cakey, but it could be just because I went a little bit crazy with the amount I put on, to be honest. Now I haven't been sleeping. No one has in this house, and that's why Mama's tired. So I'm going to go in with the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. You guys know about this. I love this so much. I use so much of this. It really helps me out, and you don't need a lot of it. It just kind of brightens up that under eye where you have dark circles. You know, pretend that you sleep, or at least fake it till you make it. It's just a great base for my concealer. I did get this free from Octoly to review a while ago, and I just haven't been able to put it down since. For concealer, I'm going to be going in with the new Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. I have tried this out once before, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. So I do love the double kind of flat-ended doe foot. So I'm just going to go in with that and kind of put it heavily because I have a lot going on, you guys, under my eyes. The baby's teething. My daughter and my other son, for some reason, keep getting up in the middle of the night and having parties. And I'm exhausted. I do like this for highlighting. I think it has a really nice kind of highlight powder effect to the concealer when you blend it out. I do like that a lot. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it for the under eyes though, because I have really bad under eyes, so I need something that's really going to stand up to that. The bags, the darkness, the creases, everything like that that I have. And this coverage wise is just lacking a little bit for me. Alright, for powders for setting my face, we are going to be using Becca. 2 different kinds of Becca. The first one here is the brightening under eye, if I'm correct. Under eye brightening setting powder. And then we have their new Hydro Mist Set and Refresh. This is cool. I used this once just the other day. Really, really cool effect. I'm really into kind of like unique products right now, so they're just doing it for me. So I'm going to go in with my sponge and just try to set this mess of an under eye. This poor eye. It is so messed up right now. It even hurts to blink. I really like the Becca Brightening Under Eye powder. It feels good. It looks good. It doesn't change the color of anything. I really, really like that. Now with this Hydra Set and Refresh, this is cool. Comes with a tab, so you have to like open it. If I can ever figure out how to do it, because I can't. You open it and then you have the powder, and it's on this like little trampoline, like this little net of a trampoline, like ding, ding, ding. And the powder is fantastic but weird. It feels wet like water when you put it on, but then it sets like powder. Just, it's incredible. So I'm going to take the sponge, and what I like to do is first get rid of the wrinkles from this foundation, which is not nice, and then I go in and I set really quick where those wrinkles are, because if I do that before it really kind of goes into the wrinkles, then they don't settle. The foundation doesn't settle as much. Now what I have noticed with this powder is it does change the color of my foundation. It makes it a little bit darker, and I don't really care for that. I don't like that very much, but it's not bad enough to where I would say don't get the product or it's a bad product, because it's not. Alright, now that I concreted everything I want in there, I'm going to go in with the BH Cosmetics. This is part of their Weekend Festival brush kit, and I'm just going to use that to set the rest of my face. Oh, it feels so weird. It feels like it's wet, but it's not. It's just the craziest thing to me. I keep touching my brush, like, are you wet? Is the brush wet? Like, it feels soaking wet. For brows, we have some cool stuff. I'm first going to be tracing my brows with the CoverGirl. This is their Ultrafine Brow Pencil. I really, really like that. But then I'm going to be filling in my brows using the Eyelure and Vegas Nay Brow and Shadow Palette. This is cool. This you can use for your brows or shadow, and there's a brow primer here at the end, but I'm not going to use it. I'm a little scared of it. I'm not going to lie. I got this free from Octoly to review as well, and I showed you guys in the haul, and I really want to try it out. I've been trying it out, but I want to show you guys it. Also comes with a brow brush, so that is what we're going to be doing. We're working with werewolf brows today. That's what we're doing. Hello. So I love micro brow pencils. That's what I call them. I love them to trace and outline the brow. It's just easier for me. And I've been leaving the start of my brow open and not doing anything with that, especially if I'm using a powder. So I just trace it top and bottom, do my tail. And then once I have them traced out and everything how I want it with the lines, then I've been going in with this palette, and I'm going to go into Hot Chestnut here. And I just take it a little bit on the brow brush, and just a little bit, because this is actually quite a pigmented palette. And I kind of do hair-like strokes down the hairs of my brows, kind of how they just naturally grow, because you really want it to look as natural as possible. And just fill in my brows. It's so quick and easy with this too. I really like this powder. I was pleasantly surprised, let me tell you. And then once I get to the front of my brow, I take Cappuccino here, which is a little bit of a lighter brown, and I put this on its side. I kind of slant it and slide it across the powder a little bit so it's more on the side of the brow brush instead of the tip of it. And then I take it and I stamp it and then I brush it up. And this just kind of gives the front of the brow a little bit of a lighter, more natural look to it. And I just really, really like that. So I've just found since using this brow powder that I actually like the way that my brows look better than if I use solely just a pencil or a pomade. I mean, I like all of them to be honest, but the powder just looks more natural. So this I would recommend. I would highly, highly recommend this palette. Now I'm going to go in with the Lancome, and you guys already know this is the Sourcil Styler. I got this free from Octoly to review a long while back and it's still going strong. I love this. It's so good, especially if you have brows like me where they just kind of stick straight out and do whatever they want. Then I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl, and this is the Lid Lock-Up Eye Primer. This is so quickly becoming my favorite. Now I'm going to be jumping back and forth between two palettes because honestly the one that I really want to play around with today is the BH Cosmetics, and this is the Weekend Festival palette. I don't care about Coachella. I don't. But I care about these colors. They're gorgeous and I want to play around with them. I've already done a look with them that I showed on Instagram. I didn't film it, so I want to play around with this again. However, they don't have a lid setting shade and they don't have a shade dark enough for what I want to do. So I'm going to go into the Stila palette, which is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. This is Soul. Oh, I love these Stila palettes. Oh my goodness, they are so good. So I'm just going to take the Stila palette and I'm going to go into this shade right here and set that primer so we can get going on some transition shades. I'm going to try out the BH Cosmetics part of the Weekend Festival brush, their blending brush. It looks really thin. I'm not sure how I'm going to like it. But I'm going to go into Electric here, which is a bright pink. Yeah, this is what we're doing, you guys. Ooh. I may regret this later. But as of right now, we're just going to go with it. And then I just want to amp it up even more. So I'm going to go into Dippy here, which is another pink shade. Same brush. Oh God, that is super pigmented. Oh Lord Jesus, be with me now. This brush is actually proving to not be so bad, so. Not hating it. Not hating it. I am a beautiful butterfly. Who knows what that's all from? Anybody with kids? Now I want to do my half cut crease, and I'm going to try using the Laura Mercier concealer that I have right here. I don't know if it's going to work. We're going to see. We're going to find out. Some concealers just do not work great for doing this. So let's see. It's not bad. It's not terrible. Not my favorite. I haven't found anything better than the Tarte Shape Tape for this, but this is definitely not bad. Now I want to go in with, what are you called? Spirit here, which is kind of like a lavender. It looks white in the camera, but it's kind of like a lavender dual shift. Like, I don't know. It's really pretty. I want to try it out. So I'm going to take that same Makeup Forever 226 brush, you know, the only brush I do this with, and start applying it. Oh, it's like a fairy. I like that. Wow. It almost looks blue when it shifts. There does seem to be quite a bit of fallout with this shade, but I can't deny how beautiful it is. I do have to work with it a little bit more than I would other shades while doing this, but I'm pretty sure it's worth it because that is cool. I don't even know if you guys can see it in the camera because cameras suck, but this is cool. I love the shift. Now I think what I want to do is I want to go in with Swag, which is a more fuchsia purple color here, and I'm going to use their little like kind of crease pointed brush, and I'm going to see how this goes with the rest of the look. Now I'm going to take a little bit more of a fluffy blender brush with that same color Swag and just try to even it out and then start to blend it up a little bit. That is not bad. It's a little patchy. It's a little patchy, but not too bad. Now I'm going to take Trixie down here, which is kind of like a shimmery champagne, and I'm just going to put that on the brow bone. Oh, that's such a pretty color. Wow. I'm going to also take Trixie, the same shade, and a pencil brush, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner as well. Now I'm going to go in with my DHC liquid eyeliner. You guys, this is my favorite, and this is the best. It's the best. It just is. So I'm going to go in with this and line my lashes, or my, you know, my line. I'm going to line my line, do a cat eye, and be right back. Now I want to do some lashes, and I'm going to go in with these velour lashes. These are new. They're called See-Through. They look so pretty. Look at them. So wispy and crazy pretty. So I need to cut these down, and I'm going to apply them, and we're going to see how crazy they really turn out to be. So I shall return. If I don't, send help. I have to say, these are another pair of velour lashes I absolutely love. They're so pretty. I just love how easy they are to wear. They're comfortable. They're easy to apply. I love velour lashes. I'm an addict. I'm a velour lashes addict. Now I'm going to take the Stila, and this is wonderful. That's what it is. The Smudge Kajal eyeliner. I know I'm saying it wrong. I know. And I'm just going to put this in the lower waterline. I actually heard Tati talk about these, and I was like, yes girl, I've been saying that to people. Hello, so good. Now I'm going to take those pinks and the purple, but first the pinks that I used in my transition, and just a small like pointed pencil type brush, and I'm going to sweep that underneath the liner and kind of connect the colors at the outer V of my eye. And then I'm going to take a smudge brush and go into that purple and just smoke out the under eye all together with a weird face. And to finish the eyes, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I've only tried this with the deluxe and I hated it, but I've been trying it with the full sample or the full size, and I love it. It's so good. Now I'm going to move on to the face, and I want to bronze up my face, so I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Natural Face Palette. You guys, this is really good. They changed the packaging really nice. Like, I have Tom Ford packaging, and it's just like this, only this is a little bit heavier. So I'm going to go into, what are you called? Sunny Honey here, which is the most matte one they have. It still has a little bit of sheen in it. And with the BH Cosmetics Angled Brush. And I'm just going to start bronzing things up. This is a very pigmented palette, you guys. Extremely pigmented. It smells so good, too. It smells so sweet. I just love it. Now I'm going to go in with the same Too Faced palette, and I'm going to go in with another BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to use Pink Wink. I haven't tried this out yet, so I want to give it a try and see. They are seriously, seriously pigmented. Whoo! Look at that. That is so pigmented. Oh god. Oh god. Blend out, blend out. I just can't believe how pigmented this Too Faced palette is, because I have or have had a lot of Too Faced products, and they just haven't ever really been consistently pigmented, and this is so good. I mean, it's just so good. Now I want to go into the highlighter. I usually use Satin Sheets. I want to try out Starlight here at the bottom. Let's see. It's alright. It's not as glowy as Satin Sheets, but it's there. It's good. Satin Sheets is like bow in your freaking eye. This one, you need to build up a little bit. Tastes good. I just got the powder in my mouth. Ooh. Alright, before we do the lip, we're going to do a setting spray. I'm going to go in with this. I'm scared. This is the Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray. You have to shake the shit out of this, or it will ruin your whole makeup. And I'm afraid that even with doing this, it's going to ruin all my makeup. Shake, baby, shake. I'm going to try it, and please don't ruin my makeup. I haven't even taken pictures of it yet. Is there dots of white? I'm looking for dots of white, because this is what this is known for. You don't shake this, it will leave like, it will ruin your makeup. Ooh, that smells so good, like peach. Like I should be shocked. Ooh, that is very mattifying. Ooh. That's a good setting spray. It dried down really quickly too. And no spots. No spots. I'm liking that. Now I have an addiction to this Too Faced natural lipstick, so I'm going to use this again. I've been using it a lot. I am going to lightly line my lips with the Kat Von D lip liner in Saint. So I'm going to go ahead and get it done. Alright, then I'm going to go in here. This is Strip Search, you guys. I love this nude. Ugh, it's so pretty. So this is the look, guys. I hope that you like it. I had a lot of fun playing around with some serious color today. Everything that I tried, I'm loving. Loving. The only thing that I didn't think that I really liked was the Laura Mercier concealer. But now that I used it again, it looks really good. So I need to do some more reviewing on that. But everything that I used in today's makeup video, I will leave down below in the description box if you guys want to check it out yourself.